Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video on NBA Top Shot, we're going to look at the playoff challenges historically and then the current ones, see if these challenges are actually worth completing. And then we're also going to look at this current Showdown quest and see if these quests are worth paying up for these moments just to be entered into the quest. And it's basically a sweepstakes. So for the quest, they pick 100 of them out of however many thousands of people are completing this. So obviously we got Cam Reddish up here. Great to see Cam Reddish back doing his thing. Had a great game last night in a huge Hawks win. So for this one, we're going to check out the challenges here. So first of all, we're going to come just to the marketplace, and they have current challenge filters, which is pretty nice. So for this challenge 4 in round 2, you only need 5 moments this time instead of 6 like the last ones. And the prices we're looking at here, to easily add them all up, I like to use Add More Funds. They make it super easy. I'll link that down in the description. But they just have this challenge tab here, and you can click on it and it'll tell you how much the challenge is going for. So it's going for 131 right now. So how do we know if that is going to be a good deal for this challenge reward? Basically what we have to do is figure out how much these moments are going to be worth after the challenge, and then how much the challenge reward is. So we really need to know two things. So to get an idea of how much the challenge rewards are going to be, let's just come over here to NBA playoffs, full set, and then throw a filter on here of just lowest ask descending, so we probably get the challenge rewards at the top. So the best reward was Trae Young, $164 still, and then dropped all the way down to $79 for Ja, and then Giannis $78, Booker $74. So I would imagine a Kyrie Irving reward is going to be less than all those, and probably somewhere around an Anthony Davis level. So I would think it's going to be about $60 if it was currently just in the mix here amongst these challenge rewards. I would think it would be about 60, maybe even less, considering this Jokic challenge is sitting at 45 right now. So pretty low on that challenge. And the Ben Simmons is at just 41. So if we're not above 60, it's probably going to be pretty hard to break even on these challenges. So I think we can anticipate the challenge reward being about $60. And with that said, to figure out how much these are going to be worth after the fact, we can just come here and look at a previous challenge. So let's look at the round 2 challenge number 2. And see that these all combined are $42 right now, but there were 6 of them. So if we can say that the average is going to be 7 or 8 per player when it's all done, let's go 8, because these are some not as good as players in this challenge. So 8 times 5 is 40. So your moments afterwards are going to be worth 40. So we take that 131 and subtract 40, and we're left with $90 that you have to get for your challenge reward to make it worth it. So these playoff challenges don't seem like they're worth it financially off the bat. If you're going after collector score or other things like that to be eligible in the future, it's definitely a pretty viable option because they're fairly cheap at $130. But the other thing about the challenge rewards, obviously, is you have a pretty good chance on these ones of getting at least a 3-digit serial. So for Jokic, out of 2,700, there's 999 1, 2, or 3-digit serials. So you basically have about a 33% chance of getting a 3-digit, and a 2-digit serial. It's going to be even lower, but I don't exactly know what that is off the top of my head. So to look at how much those are worth, actually a good tool to use is evaluate.market, because they break it out by serial number. So using these filters down here, we can filter out the serial number, so we're just getting 278 to 1300, and you could see right off the bat, if you listed it, you could have got a pretty good price on this Jokic. So 89 bucks for just a 500 serial, and then 82 bucks for a 200 serial. All their top two prices in this range. Some of the lower end ones, even 3 digits in this 968 is selling for just 43, and then the ones in the thousands are upper 40s to 50. So if we filter those out and just look at this range here of 278 to 692, we got some people that have sold low, but about the average of this is going to come in about 60 bucks, and that's still not going to be enough to break even on a challenge that's worth $130 to complete. So we're probably going to need a serial such as this once you get the price up to in the 80s to $100. So basically, like, the top 300 serials are about the break even point, or maybe making 10-20 bucks on it. So it's going to be pretty hard to make money off these challenges, in my opinion. But another thing to think about is if we come back to the challenge, we can see in this one in particular, the Kyrie Irving challenge, I do have one of the moments, so it would be a little easier for me to complete. And I think this Claxton is going for about 15 bucks right now, and I got him in a pack. So the benefit he would give me in the challenge is about an $8 advantage, thinking that after the challenge is over, if I hold on to him, he's only going to be worth $7 or $8. Or I could flip him during the challenge for 15 and make about $7 or $8 more than I would if I waited until the end of the challenge or held him on until the end of the challenge. So just because you get one in a pack doesn't mean you're saving $15 on the challenge. It really means you're saving 7 or 8, because you could sell them during the challenge for a lot more than what you can afterwards. So next, let's look at the Showdown quest and see just how much these have moved. So in the quest, we had Middleton, Capella, Giannis, and Drew Holiday, and Bogdan, and Lou Williams. 1, 2, 3. And the last one here is Kevin Huerter. So if we come look at the prices of these, you can see they're up $6, even some of them $7, $8. Bogdan's up to $9, and Middleton up to $9 for their cheapest moments, as well as Kevin Huerter up to $9. So do I think it's worth it to go out and buy one of these at this price? I personally don't. 100 people are going to be selected out of, I'm guessing, at least 2,000, probably more. So your odds are just really low of actually getting picked. And then if you do get picked, the reward is a playoff round 1 pack. And if we come back and look at playoff round 1 packs and like how much they're worth now, it's really not that much. So you're going to be overpaying for, say, Kevin Huerter by $6. So you're spending an extra $6 because was probably sitting at $3. And we could see what some of these Series 1 moments are. So like this one, Series 1, or all the 12,000s are going to be Series 1, minus the new 12,000 ones. But I know Tobias Harris was an old one, so $9. And if we just sort by lowest ask here, actually, we can get a lot of them. So Derrick Jones 6, Jaren Jackson 7, Dylan Brooks 7. So your playoff moment from round 1, most likely they're going to be under $10. There's a ton of them under $10. And then you do have a chance to get Durant or LeBron, obviously, in one of those packs. But for the most part, those packs are not going to be worth that much. Plus, you get a couple base set moments that could be worth something, could also just be worth $3. But most likely the packs are going to be worth $13 to $15. So I'm staying away from chasing quests also not chasing any more playoff challenges. I actually did the Jokic one, got like a 1,200 serial or something. Thinking the price is going to go up from $45, but who knows on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, definitely check out some Top Shot shirts on Amazon. I'll link them down below. There's about 5 different shirts on Amazon for Top Shot, and they're all pretty cool. So definitely check that out as well. Leave a comment down below what you think about these challenges and quests, and I'll catch you guys in another video.